My name is Lucca DiBartolomeo. I'm from Malvern Prep. I live in Narberth and I'm 18 years old. We actually grew up in Philadelphia, South Philly. I think we moved here when I was about 7, so I think that's probably kindergarten, I'd say, or pre-K. Lacrosse, it was like a big sport in the main line, so like my parents had us playing and stuff, and I really just loved it ever since. I think it's like the perfect game for me. I'm usually always hitting the wall or doing it once a day or something. I kind of just like fell in love with the sport, and I just think it's the best sport in the world, so I love it. My freshman year in 2019, I was playing football at the time. My shoulder, I had really bad shoulder pain, so as the weeks went on, my shoulder kept getting worse and worse. I thought it was from football because I was hitting every day kind of thing. And then I ended up going to my mom saying like it's hard to sleep and stuff. Like it got to the point where it just really, like I knew something was wrong. I thought I tore my shoulder or something. At that time, we went back to the doctor and then getting an MRI. And the same day as the MRI, they called my mom and they said that I have something in my chest. I need to get the chop like right away. So at that time, I didn't really know what to expect really. I was kind of like confused, I'd say a little bit. The doctor called my mom again and told me that I had a form of non-Hodgkin lymphoma, and that kind of started my journey.
It was October 4th, 1:14 in the afternoon. I could tell you every detail about the sky and my drive from work. Just walked out, told my secretary that I had to go, and we got there. When she told me that it was cancer, it was fear, right? You know, you don't want to lose one of your baby boys.
First reaction was fear, certainly. You know, he was scared. He said, I remember vividly him saying, you know, I don't want to die. And probably from that day forward, he just refused to believe anything other than this was going to be fine. And, you know, the diagnosis, thank God, or the prognosis was good. And so from that moment forward, it was, in his mind, everything was going to be fine.
I've never seen that kid give up on anything at all. Like, we played this team called LB3 Thunder and Club, and it was just 6, like, 4 attackmen running across crease, and I just see Lucca full speed charge right at the kid. I mean, it doesn't matter who it is, what it is, Lucca's going to come out and he's going to give you it all, no matter what. He's never going to give up. He is a fighter.
At the time when I was going through the whole process, I kind of always knew that I would like get through. I never really thought that that anything would happen. So I kind of would always just like keep striving the process, just keep grinding, kind of just get through it kind of. And so I ended up getting 4 rounds of chemotherapy, and then I've been in remission since January 2021. I knew that I'd be back on the field. That's as I was that same spring. So I kind of just always was thinking like the future. Never really like dwelling on the past, like always kind of like my head was just kind of just like, oh, I can't get back to get like on the field and stuff. I really like playing with my brother, especially when it's lacrosse too, so I like we're all really close, so I like being around them a lot, so it's nice to definitely be in the same grade, play on the same club team as well.
I think it's honestly a blessing because I feel like you hear rarely where you have 3 brothers that are in the same grade. And I think it definitely brought us closer together.
It used to be just like, you know, me and him, you know, always, you know, playing together, going at it in practice and stuff like that. And now that Lucca has joined, you know, I feel like we just as a family have gotten just so much closer.
When Roman and Perry first learned, they were upset, and they continued to play. They had their stickers, you know, Lucca stickers and cancer stickers. And I guess as they went through this, they were there all the time. Roman and Perry would spend nights there. They spent their birthdays there, sleeping at the hospital.
Penn State, it really just kind of like fit me the best. I really kind of just like fell in love with just the coaches, the team, just the school in general. So I kind of really just felt like it was like the best well-rounded for like me as a person personally. And my brothers also thought that too.
The communities around us, our neighbors, my school, Chestnut, where I was a principal, Chestnut Wall, people delivering dinners, just the generosity, the outpouring of generosity. And the care, concern that people had for us, I felt like we had to do something to give back to the greater good. We've always preached that to the boys, and it's been a big part of our life in different ways. When we started to learn more about the organization, it was helping boots on the ground, knowing that the dollars they make go to people who need it on the ground, who are coming into Philadelphia or the surrounding areas, and helping those families access things that we took for granted. You know, I'm a 20-minute drive, 15 minutes from CHOP. So for us, it was very convenient, and we're very blessed to have that.
Just working with an organization that's local and really being able to feel and touch and see firsthand the impact that it has, I think has really resonated with our family. And any way that we can contribute, you know, whether it's fundraising or in other ways, you know, we feel like this is the organization for us.
Always just keep pushing, look to the future, and just look for, let's look for what you have in the future. Just always never really think about the past, never dwell about, I'd say, like the situation you're in, and just keep grinding and know that you'll get out of it.